if they noticed it. Yeah, so, and that's not guaranteed. Students in a row. I'm sprung.
Hey, we'd like to welcome everyone and call to order the regular meeting of the West Valley City Council. It is July 23rd, 2024. We're beginning our meeting at 6:30 PM in the City Council chambers of West Valley City Hall. We will excuse Councilman Hune this evening, and we have Councilman Norfelt joining us. Sorry, wrong H. We're going to excuse Councilman Harmon tonight, and Councilman Norfelt is joining us online. At the dais, we have Councilman Fitzsimmonu, Councilman Whetstone, Councilman Hune, myself, Councilman Christensen. We're also joined with our city manager, Mr. Peely, and our city recorder, Ms. Kamick. Councilman Hune will be giving us our opening ceremony this evening.
Thank you, Mayor. Appreciate that. I just invite all of you to stand up and do a pledge with me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll turn our minutes of July 16th, 2024 to the council for discussion or a motion.
Move to approve those minutes.
Second.
Thank you. All in favor, please say aye.
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 And those stand approved. We have a proclamation declaring August as Neighborhood Nights for August, and I'll turn the time over to Councilman Fitzsimmonu.
Thank you. Whereas West Valley City strives to reinforce the importance of crime prevention awareness in the city, and whereas crime prevention events have been planned throughout the month of August, and whereas the National Association of Town Watch is sponsoring a unique nationwide crime, drug, and violence prevention program on August 6th entitled National Night Out, and whereas the 41st Annual National Night Out provides a unique opportunity for West Valley City to join forces with thousands of other communities across the country in promoting cooperative police community crime prevention efforts. And whereas police community partnerships, neighborhood safety, awareness, and cooperation are important themes of the National Night Out program. And whereas the mayor and city council of West Valley City do hereby determine that it is essential that all citizens of West Valley City be aware of the importance of crime prevention programs and the impact that their participation can have on reducing crime, drugs, and violence in West Valley City. Now, therefore, the mayor and city council of West Valley City do hereby proclaim August as Neighborhood Nights Month and August 6, 2024 as National Night Out in West Valley City, and encourage residents to participate in the various activities taking place throughout the city in the month of August.
Okay, thank you. We will now accept public comment. Comment period is limited to 30 minutes. Any person wishing to comment shall limit their comments to 3 minutes. Upon recognition by the mayor, you will approach the microphone. If you did not have a chance to sign up, please give us your name and address. All other comments shall be directed to the mayor. No person addressing the city council during comment period shall be allowed to comment more than once. Comments shall be limited to city business and matters within the purview of the city council. Speakers should not expect a debate with the mayor, city council, or city staff. The mayor, city council, or staff may respond after the comment period has concluded. Speakers shall refrain from personal attacks against fellow citizens, city staff, and other members of the council. So speaker one.
Good evening, Mayor and City Council. I was chosen to be number one this year, or this, this year. Vacation mode for me too. I'm gonna bring up code enforcement again. The one that I brought up last week or a couple weeks ago about the 1 year. Yeah, they did finally put a response on it and close it. But the fence that has a broken post with several broken pieces of the panel, they in their post put small hole, not a violation, case canceled. Okay, well, I went and took pictures. Like I said, the post is busted right in the front and a few of the panels are cracked. Yes, there's a small hole in one of the panels, but once again, they are not doing their job. The other part of it was parking on a surface that looks like at one time it was approved, but that's full of weeds. Well, it's a corner lot house. There's no fence, no backyard. They determined that it wasn't a violation because it was on the side of the house. Well, this is the side of the house the guy goes in and he parks on that side. It's clearly visible by the road. They're clear violations that are there, but they're making an interpretation of what you guys put out and saying it's not a violation when it is easily, clearly seen as a violation. Once again, driving around, just normal driving, not out there looking for violations. And it's, what are they doing out there? You know, they have a ticketing procedure. If people are piling their beds, furniture and stuff like that, issue the $100 fine, the ticket. Because yes, that's something that we can't wait 3 months and it'll be gone by the time they do the process. That's the excuse. Why are we, going through a whole procedure for that? Well, we're not going to do it. We're just going to let it go, and 3 weeks later, hopefully it'll be picked up. But why are we doing that? Like Mike talks about regularly, got to hit them in the pocketbook. And the code enforcement does have the ability to write a ticket. And I think they need to use that more. And I still think we need a standard operating procedure of what they're required to do to make it, simpler. And I thought that was the original plan a year ago, 2 years ago. And, that still isn't, there is not a guideline of what they're supposed to be doing in black and white. And that's one department that should really have something. So it takes the interpretation of 8, 9, 7, however many they have, different opinions on what's a violation and what's not. That's all I have.
Okay, thank you. Speaker two.
I'm Walt Sorensen. I'm here to briefly speak on the excess speeds on the residential roads within our city. Last week, for the past several months, we have heard others speak about the several roads such as Palmer Drive and Cherrywood Lane, which have had major traffic calming issues. I add my voice to the chorus of those who have been asking for more and better efforts for traffic calming on our residential roads, especially roads like Palmer Drive and Cherrywood, which are long straightway roads. These are not new issues, and it is not just those roads, but also several of the adjoining roads, such as Charles Drive, Woodgrove, Conewood, and others that have also had issues with speed and people, cars parked on both sides of the road and people driving 50 miles an hour or more down those roads. I've seen this issue for my entire life, and 40 years, and it's still an issue. It's still something that people complain about, something that we keep asking for. Further down Palmer Drive, where it changes past Charles Drive, the city did come in and do traffic calming and put speed bumps in. And I thank the city for that. The effort that was made on Cherrywood to put in these the radar, hey, this is your speed, made some changes, but people don't care. They look at that, and in some cases, they see that sign as an opportunity to prove how fast they went. And it's sad. I again want to thank the mayor and the city for the work with the community the theater community and keeping our performing arts center performing. Good community and entertainment locations such as our theater are wonderful community anchors and are foundations for community life within our city. I again will ask the city to prioritize the completing of the sidewalk at 4800 West from Monticello to Lake Park Boulevard. I believe this is noted as segment 8010. This segment is a safety hazard for kids walking to and from the schools and for the people that use the popular trails in the area. This is the only major section in the Highbury area which currently does not have a sidewalk. And you can clearly see the dirt sections on the ground in that area where people are clearly walking and there is a significant amount of traffic. We need good single-family residential homes in the Highbury neighborhood to complete this area and to prevent developers from constantly coming in, looking at these empty fields and saying, let's build commercial, high density, mixed use, speculative things like the surf park. Please help developers realize there's an opportunity here. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. And there's no one online? And no one else wishes to speak? Okay, thank you. We'll move on to our public hearings. We'll begin with application ZT6 2024. This application would amend the sign ordinance to remove the regulation exemption from non-commercial banner signs to prohibit signs containing content which is not protected by the United States Constitution or the Utah Constitution, and to modify several standards for temporary on-premise signs. I'll turn ZT6 2020. Oh, no, I'm not going to turn that yet. I'm going to open the public hearing and ask if there's anyone that is here to address this issue. Seeing none, we'll close the public hearing and I'll turn it to the council for comments or a motion.
My motion is to approve ordinance 24-30.
Second.
Thank you. We have a motion and a second. Ms. Kamic.
Councilman Fitzie Umanu,
Aye.
Councilman Whitstone,
Yes.
Councilman Hune,
Aye.
Councilman Christensen,
Yes.
Councilman Nordfelt, Mayor Ling.
Yes.
Motion passes unanimously.
Thank you. We'll move on to our ordinances. We'll begin with ordinance 24-31. This ordinance will allow the council to add all non-public hearing items to the consent agenda. If a member of the council would like to consider an item outside of the consent agenda approval during regular meetings, this can be done by non-debatable motion from any member of the council. Turn this ordinance to the council for discussion or a motion.
I'd move to approve ordinance 24-31.
Second.
Thank you. We have a motion and a second. Ms. Kamic?
Councilman Christensen,
Yes.
Councilman Hune,
Aye.
Councilman Harmon, or Councilman Whitstone,
Yes.
Councilman Fitzie Umanu,
Aye.
and Mayor Ling.
Yes.
Motion passes unanimously.
Thank you. We'll move on to our resolutions, beginning with resolution 24-120. This resolution would authorize the purchase of the ruggedized laptops for our police department. The oldest quarter of police computers are replaced annually, and the total cost of this purchase is $94,000 from the existing budget. To the council for discussion or a motion.
Move to approve resolution 24-120.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Ms. Kamic?
Councilman Fitzie Umanu,
Aye.
Councilman Whitstone,
Yes.
Councilman Hune,
Aye.
Councilman Christensen,
Yes.
Mayor Ling.
Yes.
Motion passes unanimously.
Thank you. Okay, we'll move to resolution 24-121. This resolution would authorize the city to enter into a contract with Paramex Trex to update the city's major street plan and city's impact fee facility plan for roads. The cost is $57,485 from the road impact fees. To the council for discussion or a motion?
Motion to approve resolution 24-121.
Second.
Thank you. I have a motion and a second. Ms. Kamic.
Councilman Christensen,
Yes.
Councilman Hune,
Aye.
Councilman Whitstone,
Yes.
Councilman Fitzie Umanu,
Aye.
and Mayor Ling.
Yes.
Motion passes unanimously.
Thank you. We now move to resolution 24-122. This resolution would authorize the city to enter into a contract with LRB to update the city's impact fee facility plan and impact fee analysis for stormwater, fire, parks, and police, and the city's impact fee analysis for roads. The total cost is $32,800 using various impact fees. To the council for motion, discussion or motion?
A motion to approve resolution 24-122.
Second.
Thank you. We have a motion and a second. Ms. Kamic.
Councilman Fitzie Umanu,
Aye.
Councilman Whitstone,
Yes.
Councilman Hune,
Yes.
Councilman Christensen,
Yes.
and Mayor Ling.
Yes.
Motion passes unanimously.
Thank you. We do not have a need for a closed session this evening, so we just have one more action item.
Motion to adjourn.
All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
And we stand adjourned. We'll see you. We do not have a meeting next week or August 6th, so our next meeting is August 13th. Thank you.